A lot of drivers don't got time for a 8-minute video or 5-minute or what have you video. So I want to give it to you straight. You know, there was a safety meeting that Prime does every month. There's about 9,200 truck drivers that work for the trucking company. And by 12/31, all truck drivers that work for them have to have inward facing cameras inside. And if they don't, then on their Omnitracks, their navigation, their bonuses, all those things will be shut off, right? Or shut down. So, you know, let's get into today's video and let's talk about that a little bit and tell me what you think about this. But, you know, that's the big public announcement that Prime has for all their 9,200 drivers. Can't wait to see you guys on the 13th and 14th in New Mexico. I'll be at Sky City Travel Center giving out free hot dogs, giving out free showers from 10 to 6 p.m. And if you get 75 gallons, you're going to get a buffet. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing really great today. You know, I just want to talk about a couple of things. I've been getting emails for the last few days after Prime Inc. did their live safety meetings that they do. And I'm not going to say I got a lot, but I got about 30 drivers emails from Prime saying that, you know, they've worked for the company for a long time and that they're deciding to hang it up. And it's all because of the inward facing cameras, right? We talked about this concerns before, but it's one of those things where it's pretty much they're making you do it at this point. And lease drivers are emailing me as well and saying that they don't feel like a true owner operator. And I'm not here to disrespect anyone, but if you are driving someone's truck with their name on it, with their MC number, you definitely paying the bills, paying for everything. You know, you have accountability, but it is their name, and that's what's most important to them at the end of the day. Now, I will say this, that Prime, you know, for their 9,200 plus drivers, they're pretty transparent as far as putting their monthly meetings out and letting people know what's going on. And so, you know, I do want to say that, you know. So let me just cut to the chase here, right? First off in this meeting, and I'm just specifically saying the part where they're talking about the cameras. They talk about how the inward facing cameras have helped with distractive driving because every time you have your seatbelt wrong or you have your cell phone in your hand or a drink too long or something like that, you know, there's this audible thing that tells you to put it down, right?
That, hey man, I usually like to wear that seatbelt down on my shoulder and I'm starting to get alerts. Well, now you've learned that you can't wear it down on your shoulder. That's where we get written up. You got to wear it up and properly. No slack. Can't wear it behind your back or under your shoulder. And you definitely know that you can't, you know, have that handheld device. Some of you that have maybe developed a bad habit in the past quickly, and you forget that there's a camera in the truck and you grab it, and then you quickly remember, oh, dang, because you get that audible alert inside the cab and you put it down. But again, you know, those numbers are quickly diminishing, and that's really what it was intended to do. So thank you guys for the improvement.
At first, they are stating that distractive behavior has gone down because of inward facing cameras. Mutha Truckers, do you believe that or not? I would say I would have to probably believe it at least because, you know, if something's voicing and telling you put something down or making it a little bit uncomfortable for you to think about picking something up, then you're not going to do that as much. So I can see that, right? You know, next, you know, the positive thing that I would like to say is they did state that they want everybody to sign on to this new Netrodyne or what have you, so that people can actually have access to their own videos, right? And so that's very important to Prime Safety Department. Of what they're saying is that they want you to be able to have access and see your own videos when you want to see them. So, hey, I'd say that's a good thing.
Those that do have the system installed in your truck, it's important for you to see your videos. That's one of the things that we love about this Netrodyne system. You have access to videos just like your fleet manager, just like the safety department does. You know, we've got a number of folks that have not logged on to the Driver Eye app, We've hired a new associate that's going to assist us with that. If you have questions about that, call the safety department. Sometimes in the evenings, you may get a call from an associate asking you if you want to be walked through on how to get that done.
The safety meeting asks, so when do they need this new inward-facing camera system in the truck, right? And so the safety manager or director or what have you says that they need it yesterday. But the truth is the dateline is 12/31/24.
I got a softball question here. When do we need the cameras in our truck? What's the deadline?
Yesterday. Today's the day. Today's the deadline. Today's the deadline.
December 6th.
December 6th is the deadline. And here's what drivers have and it's probably, I'll take responsibility for that. You've got this 12/31 date in your mind. That's Prime's deadline, not yours. That's Brienne's deadline, not yours. All right. End of life on all navigation, OmniTrax related is 12/31. That's not your deadline. Your deadline's today, yesterday, a month ago. That's when you need to get it done. Prime has an internal deadline of 12/31, or we're gonna, have some trucks with no navigation out there.
Yeah,
for Prime. So out of the 9,200 drivers, I'm not sure how many of you have already got the inward-facing camera, if it's more than half or not, but they need all 9,200 drivers to have it by 12/31, right? So by the end of the year. And one of the things that they listed on here is they said, end of life from all navigation from OmniTrax related will end by 12/31. So there will be no navigation on OmniTrax, and the chances of you getting all of your bonuses, you will not receive that if you pretty much do not stop at their shop and put in the inward facing cameras.
On 12/31, there will be no navigation on OmniTrax. So if you want navigation on those pieces, you have to get it done before then. And I know that Jim's here to talk some on the reefer side, but as part of the holiday initiative, one of those requirements is to have this new system in your truck. So if you want to qualify for those and be a part of all of that, that is a requirement. So I just want to make sure that everybody gets plenty of time to get into a shop. All the places that are doing it, they have lots of appointments. They do them 24/7. So make sure you get with your fleet manager, call the shop office, get yourself an appointment, especially if you're here. Make sure that you get it done so you qualify for all of those things and earn yourself all those bonuses.
Mud Truckers, comment down below. What are your thoughts about all this? I just want to give you this information today. I know all the Prime drivers know what's going on, but when there's 9,200 truck drivers working for a place and something's going on, I think that's pretty big in the trucking industry that we need to talk about this.